welcome to another video. Back again. Yeah, it's been quite a while, hasn't it? I've finally got my little table back. I've got a little room that I can do the videos in. The problem is, for me, we've obviously I'm back taxi driving and we've had a student, so everything's been up in the air. So you know what I mean? I haven't really been had the time to do it. Still been fishing. Well, nowhere near as much as what I'd want to be, because obviously because of work commitments, it's annoying. It's just the way it is. Anyway, got a few things I want to be going over today. Is a few things that I've bought along the way. I've got a new reel and a new wading jacket. That's all right, I suppose. I don't know why I bought it, because I could put all things in the pocket, so I didn't have to keep pissing about with the bag all the time. But that's just another thing. I still take the bag and hardly putting it in the pockets, but like phones and keys, and you want to make sure they're pretty safe. You don't want to lose them, especially if you're standing in the water. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so let's get into the video. Right, welcome back. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while, hasn't it? Anyway, I'm going to be getting into a few things that I've bought along the way since I last did the last video. I can't remember how long ago it was. It's quite a while, wasn't it? Anyway, the first thing is my new reel. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that casting. I'll tell you what, for the money, that is absolutely brilliant. Now, but the only thing is, I was getting a few wind knots. However, getting onto the new reel, the Shimano Stradic. Now, the reason why I got a Stradic, this is the 3000, look at the box, can't remember, C3000 XG. Now, this one has got quite a high retrieve. It's like 6 to 4, 6 to 2 to 1, while was that casting was 5 to whatever it is to 1. So obviously this reels in more line per turn. I think that's right. Anyway, that's not. I don't know why I said that. I'm just saying there's actually nothing wrong with this reel. So I just fancied buying a new reel, but I still get the wind knots. But I still do get them, and what it is, it's what I found. Sussed it out. Is if I put a lure on that casts miles, like a metal or something like that, occasionally the line gets trapped over the top of that thing. I'm in the pitch black darkness. I've never done it in the daytime, so that's normally what happens. Anyway, the other night, I've never had a wind knot. I actually said to Steve Wood, have a go on my little wood. Bloody hell, cast it out, got a wind knot. I thought, Jesus, typically it was when I hadn't noticed I'd been using a metal. It'd been absolutely flying, I'm telling you. Now, anyway, regardless of that, so you really must keep an eye on that, especially in the pitch black darks, because we have our lights off anyway. Obviously, for some reason, I haven't been saying that, we started using the infrared lights. I don't know whether that makes a difference or not. If you know the reason why that makes a difference, then let us know in the comments or whatever. And let's open for debate. But obviously, some people use it. I've actually turned up and seen a little red light in the water where someone's been fishing out, in the water, and amongst all the shit, because we've had the problem with the sewage as well around here. Well, around our neck of the woods, southern water getting in trouble again, aren't they? They've dumped a load of crap in the sea. Anyway, you can actually see it on the actual surface. Anyway, yeah, so that is the new reel. That's the Stradic. People say, why didn't you get the Vanford? You know what I mean? But the reason why I didn't get the Vanford is because I bloody couldn't get hold of one. It had all sold out, especially the ones that I had wanted. The one with the slightly faster retrieve. So that's the new reel. There is a bit of live footage at the end of this video from I think it was over a couple of sessions that we had done after the last video. Anyway, I must warn you, the film footage is not the best. I mean, I cut it here and there and everywhere, because like I said in the other video, I just put the thing on, make sure it's working, and just go out and film it, because otherwise I end up mucking about. I have to warn you though, the language is pretty bad. My language is pretty bad, but like I said, because in the last video I had a few complaints, and I'd rather you didn't complain. If you don't like it, just don't watch it, because it's just the way it is. It just comes out. Hopefully I can try and be a bit more aware of it. The other thing is, I had another bit of footage on there that was quite handy for anybody that actually hooks the fish and gets snagged up, because you know, natural reaction, you think it feels like stuck, but like on the video I actually lost a bit of footage. You know, obviously what you would do is you'd let the bail arm off and you'd just give it a load of line, and then sure enough, well, in that video it shows, obviously I haven't got it, it comes off, and then obviously I get it in. It was only about a 3-pounder, but it was, you know, it was quite handy to know that, because a lot of people might not be aware that, you know, it's not the end of the road. You can actually, the fish will actually get off, hopefully get it off. It doesn't always work, mind you. So there you go. So there's a little bit of live footage at the end. Like I said, don't like the bad language, don't watch it. Simple as that. But anyway, there you go. Moving swiftly on, we're going to be going over a few of the lures I've bought. Well, anyway, before I get into that, there's something I want to show you. It's quite bloody handy, to be honest. Now, this lure here, I mean, it's a mess. It's been one that I've actually sprayed white in the past. It's a Savage Gear Surf Walker, but the problem with this lure is it didn't actually fit in the box, even though that paint is a nightmare. I tell you, it gets on everywhere. So if anybody knows of a decent paint that isn't going to melt onto soft plastics and shit like that, then please let me know. Anyway, this never used to fit in the box. So what I did is I bought a new box, but by a bloody fluke, I suddenly realised that the new box I bought, here it is, brand spanking new, is actually bigger. And all those biggie lures that we get that don't fit in the normal little lure boxes actually fit in them. Obviously the size, I'll put the size on it on the video, because I can't remember what it is offhand. Because also I've got other lures that don't fit in there. That's a squid lure. Where we're going tonight, fishing tonight, we're apparently there's loads and loads of squids, because when my friends have been fishing, because I haven't been able to go half the time, they've been getting takes, but you know, they feel the takes, but they're not actually taking what they think it is squid. So I thought I'd give that little bugger a bash, considering, because Steve Wood got them made up. I don't know who made them up. If it works and the bass like them, because there's still loads of bass around, they'll not, obviously I'll let you know. But funny, I don't know if it's bloody realistic that does. I tell you, that's a killer. Whether it's going to work or not is another thing. Right, so yeah, so obviously the bigger lure boxes, I'll put the size. Anyway, right, as for the lures, right, this is the Head Super Spook. This is one that keeps popping up everywhere. I mean, it isn't a popper, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I've heard some great reports about it. I've watched a few videos on it and seen the action in the water. It looks amazing. So I bought one. I actually bought two. But apparently there's 3 different types. I just bought the first ones that come along. Apparently the ones with the 2 hooks. There's this size, there's a middle size, and there's a junior that's only got 2 hooks. So whether I bought the wrong ones or not is I don't really care. I mean, so they look exactly the same. So maybe I have actually tried it only briefly, just to see what the action was like at night time. You know, just to see. And yeah, it seemed pretty good. No luck yet, but I haven't really, like I say, I haven't really used it. I've only just got that. It's brand spanking new. I've only just got that one out of the box. I've got that from Mr. Fish. Lovely looking lures. Well, I think I'll just get one more. I've got to stop buying those. I've got so many. Well, I've got 2 Savage Gear pencils. That is a Ghost sand eel, and that one's, I don't know what that one is. I think that's the normal one. So they're going to get a good old bash in it next year. It's getting near the end of the season now. Here's another. I just don't know why I bought this. This is what is it? A Frankie. This is a small Frankie, the long end Frankie. Another little baby, nice little one. Maybe I think I'm going to try that, because we're hopefully going to get a couple of kayaks next year. I can save up the money. Here's another one. I'd love to look at this one, if I can get it off the thing. This is another longing. This is called the Wackaboo. Just a bit different, like fat little thing, isn't it? Look at that. Bloody lovely. lovely looking lure though. Whether it'll be any good or not remains to be seen. Test time. When those fish are there, I bought another little Frosty, which is been a great little lure for me, the Frosty. And it's the one that I had been using, but this is the one, I think it's called the Ghost Lancon, I think it is. Lovely little baby that is. Oh, that's another, I didn't buy that one, someone actually gave me that one. That's called a blue something or other. It's another one that doesn't fit in the bloody box, but it'll fit in the newer lure box. Obviously they're a bit longer, but I'm sure that doesn't really fit. So that's the new lures. Oh yeah, just one more. Another Pirate Seduce. It's just another colour. Look, it's lost an eye already. Jesus. Green. Smells. They put a little scent in it now. Well, I don't know what it is, but it bloody stinks. Proper pen and inks. Anyway, that's the lures for now. Obviously we're going tonight, so hopefully I can give some of these lures, because it's quite deeper water. So a lot of the lures, like the old zonks, give them a bit of a run in tonight. See if we can get any out there. As you can see, my new wading jacket. Now, I tell you what, I'm going to be totally honest. One of the reasons why I bought this is one of the places where we fish, the fucking waves come occasionally. You're looking at it, you know what I mean? The last thing you want to do is get wet. Actually, Steve Woods, a little son, he brought his son on one day. The wave went over his waders and filled his waders up with water. But what I initially thought about this jacket was those pockets would be good enough. I haven't got a box in there. To put the lure, that's the big box anyway, but the smaller lure box in the pockets, but it doesn't fucking fit. So it's out the window. But anyway, so obviously that's why I said earlier on, it'll still take the bag. But having saying that, it's still a great jacket. It's only about 60 quid, not bad really, because some of them, you know, like waders, you can spend £500. I would never spend £500 on waders. And incidentally, both of my waders are leaking at the moment, so I've got the in the feet. Just don't last, do they? The other one, my Bass waders, which are pretty hardcore, I actually knelt on a wet lead grapnel, and it poked a hole in it, and I thought, well, that's not going to leak. It's rubber. Sure, when I went in the water, that funny sensation in your foot, and it is the water coming through the hole. Anyway, it's got all the, still got all the tags, loads of pockets. These zip-up pockets, so you know, your mobile phone or in here, you know, all the little things. And I've got a few little things. What have I got in that pocket? I don't know, forceps or something like that. Yeah, a pair of forceps, you know, but pliers, all them things. It's just easy, it just comes to hand. Do you know what I mean? I'm saying that, I still take it back. But anyway, that's the wading jacket. What is it called? I don't know. Frog top or something. Totally waterproof. Nice little hood if it's pissing down with rain. There you go, Bob's your uncle. Easy. Right, let's try again. Right, if the camera doesn't fall off the wall, or I've actually got the camera around the right way, because I don't have the camera facing me so I can see it, because it doesn't film so well for some reason. Anyway, right, getting into the live footage. Now, the live footage which is going to be coming up next. Anyway, what actually tell you the story? It was filmed over a couple of sessions, and there's bits and pieces because I've cut a lot of it out for good reasons. Anyway, the lures that we were using were like the Frosty, Pachenko, the Duo Realis, Steve Wood, the one that I had in my box for years. I bloody never caught bugger on it. It's his number one lure. I can't believe it. Whether he's just got the action right for it, I don't know why, but it's actually making me feel a bit sick, to be honest. Anyway, and you'll see in the video, and the actual start of the video, I was a little bit pissed off, to be honest. I'll tell you why, because the night before, no, not the night before, about 2 nights before this actual bit of the bit of footage, I'd lost 2 virtually straight away. Then all of a sudden, the others had caught 6 between them, and I hadn't had anything. And I tell you what, I was getting pretty pissed off. I really was. Anyway, I did catch one in the end, only a bloody little, but it saved a blank. So I was a bit fed up. And then the next 2 nights, straight away, just getting them first cast and second cast, and I was thinking, Now, why ain't I getting them? Anyway, you'll see in the video. Anyway, as for videos, I'm going to be doing a few bait fishing videos over the winter because, you know, you've got to have something. There won't be no live, obviously live footage lure fishing because we probably won't be doing it. I mean, like I said, I'm going tonight or whatever date it is tonight, I don't know. Anyway, and that, you know, it's going to be pretty much few and far between. The conditions have changed further down the coast, and that's where we're going to be heading to see if we can winch a few out. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the footage. Until the next time, thanks for watching.
I'm casting well to the left, mate. Yeah, because that's why I'm this side of you. For that one reason, mate. Fucking hell, what was that on? Fucking amazing. Fucking is that first cast? Fucking unbelievable. I'm in as well. I saw that, splashed that about fucking 5 times. It's like deja vu, innit? From last night, innit? Oh, he's a black one. Yeah. He ain't bad. Fucking, he's a nice one, isn't he? I think, I don't know. Yeah, I think I haven't got any pictures. Hey! Yeah. You take your time though, mate. Yeah, he ain't a bad one at all, is he? Look. Hang on, mate. No panic. Don't come over. I'll come over to you, mate. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. Quite good, isn't he? Well done, mate. I'm in as well. Yeah, I am. Lee, look, yeah, all of us catching them here. Maybe. Come on to daddy, come on to daddy. Oh, another fucking nice one. Oh, another decent one, mate. I won't have a picture. I'll just let it go. I'm shaking. Do you know what, right? I swear on my life, I stopped reeling to step over a thing. Weren't even reeling and it went on it. Mad, isn't it? Is your finger all right? Something keeps doing a jet of water out of that rock there. There's a jet of water keeps firing out of that rock there. One of these rocks, yeah. Yeah, fucking he's getting loads of hits over there. No, Lee was. We had 3, didn't he? Oh, well done, mate. Is it a little one? At least you haven't. At least you're getting them. And getting done by the realist tonight. Sorry? They fucking do, don't they? They're not so black, are they, that one? Fucking weird, isn't it? Because my one was like that as well. Oi. Right, we stay here then. And look at that, look, he's taking that fucking line. Oh, I don't know. Fucking hell! Fucking hell! Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, look at him fucking go! Look! That's not normal! Oh, it could be, couldn't it? Yeah. I think he's up funny. Yeah, he is, look. Do you know what he's done, didn't you? He's tried to splash that, hasn't he? Who cares? It's another fish. Yeah, they're all silver tonight. It's really fun. Weird, isn't it? Yeah, come over here. It ain't a bad one though, mate. Right, I've got to have a picture of him. Yeah, definitely.
Right, just getting back to you to just give you an update on how the fishing went that evening that I mentioned earlier on in the video. After obviously the live footage was actually filmed. Yeah, it was. We had a few. We had about 5 between us. Not the biggest, not mine anyway. The other blokes was bigger than mine. We didn't get a picture of that. Yes, I even had a couple of pollock, which was very, very strange considering I only ever caught one other pollock before. That was actually this year. It was actually smaller, I kid you not, smaller than my actual lure. Tiny little thing. It still managed to get whatever, I don't know what it was thinking. Eyes are bigger than its belly, I think. And obviously a bass. So that was it. Still a few around in November. A lot of people fishing for squid for some reason. Don't know whether they're eating them or not. Anyway, till the next time. See you later.